Jason, get over here.
Come in. Listen,
Welcome.
I'm the player of the intro.
Yes, you are. Welcome back to Moto Photo Adventures, everybody. We are coming at you live again. This time, after having completed the MABDR, the MABDR,
You want the stats?
the Mid-Atlantic Backcountry Discovery Route.
I'm not going to do that because I mess it up every time.
Mid-Atlantic Backcountry Discovery Route.
There you
I think
go.
Why don't they just retitle it to Awesome Ride?
it would be appropriate and accurate.
Yeah, I mean, because it really was. It was, so
Give us the stats.
as of right now, it took us 9 days to get to where we are right now from the time we left the house. If you notice, there's only one bike that's not covered. That would be mine because I'm heading home. These guys
you
are
just
sticking around.
manhandled the
But so anyway, to put it in perspective, it was 1,800 miles from Hartsville, South Carolina, up to New York, back down to here. And we are at,
The Pennmerryl Farms,
right.
bed and breakfast.
and the website is,
ridethefarm.com.
guys, this place is really cool. You need to check it out.
Yep.
Um,
And we've done a video of it, so you can actually check our video channel.
Right here,
and-
right up here. Jason, is that
Push
right?
him out of the way so they can see.
It's a lot, man. We can't do that.
You can't,
Anyway.
you can't plug a link.
You can't plug a link.
But
Oh,
look for the
man.
video about this place.
You'll see it.
Ridethefarm.com.
Laura and Blaine are phenomenal people, and listen, if you do stay here, you're going to be fed really well. The breakfast is
Oh my
phenomenal.
gosh, breakfast is phenomenal. And the coffee,
You had how many cups?
that pot didn't stand a chance between Jason and I.
Yeah,
And Laura's parents are from England, so if you're a tea drinker, you get real British style
Good tea.
tea.
and Blair's a mechanic too, so he's already said he's going to help me with my ignition problem. So we'll
Now,
see what happens.
And if you're really, really lucky, you may get a chance to meet James Bond.
Yes.
What?
Because when you're sitting there talking with him, he has a very distinctive English accent. I'm sitting there
Laura's dad, Ken.
From London.
Awesome guy. Stories. Jason, I think, was going to stick at the table for another
Oh.
3 hours.
Steve just interrupted my
was like,
discussion of philosophy so
I
that we
got
could come
to
do this
go.
live. And I said, don't let her take away my coffee. I'm going to be right back.
So anyway, it was amazing. We did it all 9 sections. And
Great trails. Now, as far as riding this, if you're wondering, can I handle this MABDR? This is like MABDR Lite. You know, it's not the most difficult of all the MABDRs. It's a good one to start. And so we particularly enjoyed it because we like taking our time. We don't like, dropping our bikes a ton. But,
incidentally, I'm the only one that dropped it.
and he did a great tuck and roll.
Oh man, I got it down.
But anybody can do this trail, man. If you're a beginner rider like Spencer, you can do it. It's not a big deal. Just go.
Shoot, if I can do it. Let's just say that.
If I can do it, definitely.
Yeah.
Right?
If you
It's
are an
not-
amateur, go slow. If you're and bring a buddy. If you are a mid-level rider, you'll have zero problem.
The gravel isn't mushy gravel. It's really compact, and other than the ridge in the middle, but that's gravel
A
anywhere.
couple of places there's some clay kind of mud, and if it has rained recently, you might have a little bit of slippery and slidey. But 90% of this thing was just a breeze.
But the rain actually is your friend because it keeps the dust down.
It does
Yeah.
keep the dust down.
As long as it's not monsoon rain.
Right.
True.
Yeah.
So what are some of the highlights along the way that they should make sure they do not miss?
You don't want to miss the mom and pop restaurants.
Ooh, yeah.
Don't
Stay
go to
away.
McDonald's. I'm sorry, McDonald's. Don't do it.
Stay away from the chains, man. Go meet the people that make the people.
That's
they're
right.
just super cool people.
Rotels or
Borrow something. It was a 50s done.
It's like the only shop in Lawrenceville when you complete the MABDR. Do your celebration there. Tell them we sent you. It's a really neat family history behind that location, and the food is good. It's cheap. It's just really good home-cooked meal.
Unfortunately, one of the places that's listed on the MABDR that hasn't been updated yet, that restaurant has closed at the other, but you do have a fantastic alternative.
It's now a Mexican restaurant, and it closes at 2. So if you're looking for dinner, you're out of luck.
There you go.
Dana's Diner. If you look up Dana's Diner on Google, it doesn't exist anymore. Go to Rotels.
Starts with an R. It's the only one in town.
We had to ask her how to say it too, and she gave us the whole backstory. So check out our video on that when it comes out. What's another one? What's another spot?
King's Gap.
Of course.
King's
Oh my gosh, those
Soon
guys
to be
are good
the
people.
official welcome station
Deb and
of the
Dave.
MABDR.
Yep.
Great cookies.
Great everything.
Everything about that store is just so cool. From the moment you walk through the front door, all the artifacts and old bottles, and there's so much cool stuff in that restaurant.
If you're used to a McDonald's breakfast sandwich, get ready for a breakfast sandwich.
Right. That's right.
And the girl can cook now.
Yeah. And make sure that you take advantage of and pay attention to all of the historic stops as well, because if you're wanting to hustle through the MABDR, that is one way to do it. That's not the way we do it. We kind of stop and take our time and give background histories on things and enjoy some of the historical stops and unique visiting places.
That's part of what makes our country so cool, so unique, is our history and our heritage and our culture. And Harper's Ferry,
there it is.
That was a beautiful. Plan on a rest day at Harper's Ferry. It's roughly halfway, so it's a great opportunity to give yourself a little break and just explore the history and eat a lot of ice cream.
And we can recommend a place to stay.
Absolutely. And if you're trying to check off national parks, that's a national park. Put it on your bucket list.
Stay at Roots and River. We camped the whole way, but as our rest day, we stayed at Roots and River Guest House. Great little Airbnb in town, run by a mom and pop. They're right next door. They've lived there forever, so they can tell you where the secret,
and where not to go.
They can give you the secret hiding spots or secret walking paths to get to the Potomac River, where you can just lay in the Potomac River and soak in the sun and enrich your experience of just relaxing while you recuperate from the first
what
nap.
we did while Steve took a nap.
And then later Steve did yoga at Roots and River Yoga.
There we
That was
go.
great too.
Yep.
It wasn't pretty.
Wait till the episode comes out. It's hilarious.
It wasn't pretty. I mean,
Couple of great
seriously,
coffee
does this
shops.
look like yoga to you? Leave a comment.
Well, listen, as far as riding, man, we had some amazing riding. Pennsylvania is phenomenal.
Yeah.
So the trail sort of builds, I think, to a climax of going through those gorgeous, mountain forest roads in Pennsylvania. And it's just switchback after switchback of gorgeous riding, beautiful sweeping views. I thought Pennsylvania was awesome.
Yeah, you come down off of a mountain into the valley, and you ride through a little small town, and then pick back up and go back up over top of the next ridge. And it's just so cool.
And you pop out into places. You come out of the woods and you pop out, and all of a sudden there's an ice cream shop, or pop out and then there's a mom and pop place with dollar bills all over the ceiling and a bunch of locals having a birthday party. Or it's just crazy how you go from one extreme or one environment, and then poof, you're into something else.
You think you're out in the middle of nowhere, and next thing you know, you're in town. It's
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah, you mentioned the dollar bill play. Bills.
Yeah. We just popped up on the top
Bar
of a
or
hill.
something like that. Yeah. Awesome.
What else? Any
Just
highlights?
Go ride it. Start, stop. Just go.
What should you not forget to bring?
A GPS for one,
Definitely.
with the tracks downloaded.
Sure.
You
Air
know,
pump.
Knobby
Patch
tires.
kit.
Definitely want knobby tires.
Yeah. Extra clothes if you don't want to stink the whole time. If you're camping.
Lots of water.
Tons of water.
There's areas where you'll be, stuck in a forest road for hours, and you need to hydrate. So
We brought some extra fuel, but the distance between each fuel stop was not very far,
never
so
an
you don't
issue.
never
Fill
really
up in
need
the
it.
morning. The routes are long/short enough that,
Right.
that the extra fuel isn't an issue.
unless you're on a WRR 200 or something,
Yeah.
tiny little gas tank.
True. That's right.
Know your bike. You'll know whether you need it or not. I mean, I think the longest trail was 200 and something miles, maybe.
Yeah.
It's very doable, I think, on pretty much any bike,
Agreed. Virginia, West Virginia, that area was really beautiful too.
except for a Harley or some big road king or.
Awesome. What other thoughts do you guys have on the MABDR? Would you do it again?
Sure.
Absolutely.
What's your next MABDR? What's your next BDR?
No clue.
Whatever Chris comes up with. He's our tour guide.
That's right.
We're just talent. Or lack thereof.
We're talentless.
Awesome.
All right.
Well, I think that's it for this last live from the MABDR. Now, the Pennmerryl Farms, by the way, is just off the MABDR, so you can always stop here on the way up or the way down. We happen to pick it as our stopping point on the way home, but highly recommended if you want a break, if you want a great place to stop. A lot of great motorcyclists come out here, people from Washington, D.C., and areas that don't have great riding, they come out here and spend the weekend or spend a couple of days and ride the trails on the farm. They have 100 and some acres here.
These two
trails.
guys are getting ready to meet one of the greats.
Yeah, we're getting ready to meet Sam Manicom. Sam Manicom's gonna cross paths, we hope. So that's gonna be really neat. But other than that, you guys, we will probably do a scheduled live at some point to answer all your questions. So we want you to leave as many questions as you have in the comments, and then we'll schedule a live some point in the future. Since we're traveling, we couldn't really schedule these, but we'll schedule one so you know when we're going to be live, and then we can sit there and answer all your questions and really get a chance to get to know each other and hang out. So.
Right. Yep. Can't do it with these. Too quick.
Yeah.
I got more philosophy to discuss. The Canon side.
Nikon.
He's like, huh?
Nikon side.
Ken side. Ken inside.
Ken
Ken
inside.
inside. All right, we'll let you get back to your discussion with Ken.
Woo-hoo.
And I'm hitting the road. I'm heading home.
I think I might be taking a nap. I don't know.
There's a good idea in there.
There's a pool.
They got a pool. Maybe I'll go for a ride. Nah.
Yeah.
I need a day from break from Trinity.
Yep.
Oh, I do get a lot of questions on the CB500X forums. Can you do this trail on a CB500X that's
Easily.
stock? Absolutely. Yeah. You know, it's not a difficult trail that you couldn't do on a bike that's more geared towards the road, but has some slight off-road challenges. So
Yeah.
But thank you so much for watching, everybody. We really appreciate it. And stick around for the live, and make sure you subscribe, because Jason's going to be putting his pixie dust magic on these and do full episodes for us soon.
More David Copperfield. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Do I go hit that X button and turn it off now?
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
All right. Cool.
See you guys.
Wave.
Thank you.
Been
Everybody
awesome.
wave.